In progress.
Hello everyone. Today's video is about bringing attention to Bangladeshi students suffering in Dhaka and all over Bangladesh. So, I just want to begin the stories. Until today, I was not aware much about the situation. I knew there was certain student strike, but was not familiar what's going on. So today morning, I tried to call my family members who lives in Bangladesh, and I was getting hard time to connect to them. So all the media and all those are covering that there are sufferings with the students, but it also need to be having attention that we do not have any sort of connectivity in Bangladesh at the moment. So it's hard for people like me was who are staying overseas and trying to know update about their family members. Like because my dad is sick, so I keep calling him every day to know more about him, and also my wife. So now when I try to call today morning, like I was getting hard time to connect to them, so or through WhatsApp and all those calling system, and then I tried direct calling, and I still could not connect. So I was just confused what's going on. So later in the midday after Juma. So Juma is the national prayer for us on Friday. So once I finished before that, one of my friend called, "Are you aware about the situation and do you know about certain things like strike? Not strike, actually, rally to support the Bangladeshi students in parts going on." So I'm like, "What's that?" And then I try to scroll a bit, and I asked her like, "What's the information about it?" And she let me know certain things, and I was like shocked, and I was not sure like what's going on. So then the dots behind my phone call not being able to connect was matching up, so I started scrolling like what's going on. And once I tried to scroll on my Instagram, it's all over different stories and how it's happening and everything. But when I try to search on other platform, like for example when I came to YouTube and saying what's happening in Bangladesh, and it says like how about student strike and all those heaps of videos and all those things. And if you see just by the caption, like the profile, I mean the thumbnails or the image, whatever it is, it shows the things are pretty bad. And the most toughest thing is like they do not have freedom to express what's going on. Let's say if it's a video someone sharing, or whatever is happening is like scary. So the main I'm not really like full clear. I do not have a full clear picture what's going on. But then after the research of like few hours, I came to know there was certain quota system, and this is the main reason things break out. But I believe we all have the freedom of speech all over, and this need to be maintained all over the world, regardless of whichever countries or boundaries we are in. We all respect that, and expression of interest as well. And the media is covering all over. If you see different countries, media all are trying to cover it, but seems like still no luck. And then I realized when I can't call my family member, it makes a very big difference in my life, because now I'm worried what's going on, what are they actually being affected, anyone being suffering or anything. So this is something like really heartbreaking for me. I won't play the videos of all those things. You can all watch them on YouTube, what's going on there. I have few people who are students, not people. Students means who, after watching certain videos, those are like students from grade 9, 10, 11. Some are university students, all are dying. So that's not something I think fair on the students who are like future and bright students, uh, who gonna be some days like someone, let's say a doctor, is gonna support you in your, that's something we need to support. uh, I'm stammering because after seeing certain videos, I'm just getting breathless, and I'm getting more worried about my family members. So it's just scary. Then I try to see on some of the clips on Twitter, which is X, and seems like all scary. People are saying stories, how it's affecting, people are being hurt. If you see those pictures and all trying to, it's just unacceptable how things are happening. Even the police are, if you see this video, this is something very shocking for me. And I was more like people, they are trying to throw one of the, I believe it's a student, because you never know what's going on. As shit, this seems so bad how they treat as a human. We are human beings, and this is not acceptable how it's happening. If you see so much of police officers, and this same police officer, they studied at the school level, they studied at university level. Now you can't go and do someone just to your juniors this thing. I don't understand how it's happening. This is just scary. Seems too scary to me. Like if you see a police officer is hitting, that's just not fair. Like if it was someone like against criminal or something, we all will be like in support of the uh and respect for the, I mean, like the law enforcement team. But then seems like so bad how they are hitting with legs, more like inhuman behaviors. This is not good. And I was so scared. Like this is the first time I'm texting on like uh even X. I even like so many people doing hashtags on asking for Starlink to get the connectivity and all. I even tagged Mr. like Musk, Elon Musk, and asked if that can be happening. Like if it's something meaningful. I don't know how Twitter works though. If it's one tag actually notifies you, I understand like they have social media manager who supports and all those things, who control their management, who controls what they post and everything. I believe, listen, and so many people might be taking, but it's really hard time to understand what's, if they can provide us something, some sort of connectivity system, if it's against the government maybe or something, if a Starlink which can support them, yes, we should go for it. But is Mr. Elon actually gonna provide it? That's the thing. We don't know. When it was about, I think so, Ukraine, there was always a very quick response. So maybe it's time we should support the free speech, free media, through social media. This is one of the high time we need your support. I think you should. I even texted. I think so. I'm not sure how to get back to the text or something notification. So it's just something I'm not familiar with X, so maybe whatever I try to tag him and ask him about, like if that's possible. I'm not sure how, but maybe you guys should support. Even when I went to Facebook, it's just scary how these things all over the world people are trying to support. Like today, it's in Melbourne. Then today there was in Perth as well. People are just trying to support. All we need your support and to see if any sort of support that can help us know about our family members. And is this something human behavior? No, it's just inhuman behaviors. Very hard to trust what through our eyes. What we see is just scary. What's happening? We look for your support, and let's, if there's something you can do, maybe try to help. I have zero clue what sort of support we need, but at least I need to connect to my family members. And I believe if I'm the one who did not knew anything and trying to be, I mean, feeling hard time to connect to my own family members, then there must be hundreds of other people who are trying and trying multiple times. And specifically in those specific areas, they are someone who might be most worried. And this is really scary. I think we should get Starlink or any sort of available thing, satellite, whatever it is. At least a small text from our family members might be a very meaningful thing that they are safe. It means a lot. And until you are in the situation, you never know. We look for your support. Thanks a lot. And we hope all the social medias and all the free medias cover it and support from all over the world. And let's hope we can connect to our family member as soon as possible. Thank you very much.